Good afternoon and welcome. If all of you are here because your loved one is finally done and you think you have them back, you're in the right place. If you think that your loved one is now going to do more work around the house, you are greatly mistaken. All of my classmates now want to start new companies, get a higher paying job, try their hand at stocks, or just sleep. Hello, my name is Jamil, and I'm very proud and humbled to represent my executive MBA class. And I'd also like to thank all of the family and friends who have helped support us and get us here. I'm a pediatrician who works for Texas Children's Hospital, and I never would have thought I would be speaking before you today. The first week of class, I came in and I felt like an alien. Everybody talked this different language. I didn't really understand what they were talking about. Accounting was Greek. All the oil men were talking about upstream, downstream, midstream. I was like, what stream am I in? The only stream that we talked about in medical school was the urine stream, and this was not one of those. So this experience has been full of surprises. My first impression of my classmates, I'll be honest, is that they all wanted to make money. But the biggest surprise over the past 2 years has been the real generosity and love of my classmates. I've really never been truly this loved and supported in an academic environment. I remember being shocked by some of the blunt and harsh comments of one of my classmates, who later became our biggest fundraiser for the class gift, and I'm very grateful for him. I have seen how my classmates have helped each other throughout all of our classes. Teams pull together to finish outstanding work. If one team member was weak in an area, everybody pitched in to help them out. And I know there were some late night, all-night study sessions going on where I wondered on Friday morning if David Hill or Seth ever came home. Some teams may have needed group therapy to get along, but they always pulled it out at the end. My true hope is that we leave a legacy of giving as a legacy for our class. We started a buddy program for the first time for the executives where we were matched with the first years in order to mentor them along their first year process. I hope this program goes forward, and then we are also very proud that we had 100% participation for our class gift. I had a chance throughout the semester to see many of my classmates work on their capstone projects and even many of them present. For those of you who don't know, that's a project where they were able to help nonprofit companies improve their businesses. Each team spent hundreds of hours working like a consulting team, but the most important thing to me was that I really found my classmates commit to the vision and the mission of these nonprofits. So, I'll tell an interesting story. This past summer, I asked our program director, we have taken all of these classes on how to make money, but why don't we ever learn about how to give back or how to give money? But she started laughing at me, and she later explained that she didn't think anyone would show up except for me. So I don't think that she was right, because I know that my class has the possibility to be different. Yes, we would all love to be rich. Chad told me that his biggest goal when he graduates is to make money, and I'm right there with them. However, I also know that another one of my classmates wants to make lots of money so they can help others one day. I think our class has a unique opportunity to build a legacy of philanthropy. Like many of you, I've been blessed by amazing family, my spouse, teachers, friends, mentors, all who have supported me through this academic journey. Unfortunately, we really can't repay them for what they've done for us, but we have the opportunity to pay it forward. People always ask, what do you want to do after graduation? You're a doctor. Are you going to start your own practice? Are you going to run a hospital? What are you going to do? And when I say I'm going to go back and continue to work in an underserved clinic in the Houston area for children, they look at me funny and think, why did you come? They want to know what's my ROI? What's my return on my investment? So I came to business school to learn how to build better programs for children. Through my personal capstone project, my amazing team helped me build a mental health program for children in pediatric care. And for me, that was a big return on my investment. That's why I came to school. But the investment I didn't know that would happen was really the ROI of my classmates and the love and the relationships that I've gained while I've been here. They say that half of the lessons you learn in business school are from your classmates, and I agree. I still remember our negotiations class. The guys decided to teach me some lessons. It was like Shark Tank. They had no mercy. They didn't care that I was a girl or a doctor. They were ruthless. But you know what? I now know how to negotiate a little better, and I know not to be so naive. And they also told me I'm not allowed to negotiate with the used car salesman without taking them along. I learned that it's very hard to say no to professional lobbies. Corey had the persistence to get me to run for class rep, and I'm eternally grateful. I learned more about the graciousness and spirit of our class in that position than I would have otherwise. Jonathan Spur also convinced me that I should start to fundraise for Texas Children's Hospital. All of my classmates, whose wallets are a little lighter now, have him to thank. And I have learned something from all of my classmates that I can't name them all individually. The journey's been amazing. As we move on, I hope we keep in touch, represent well in business and the community. As Dr. Napier told us, our MBA means we have a master's to be anything. I hope we choose to be ethical, purposeful, and fruitful in all of our endeavors. Our class is different. We work hard. We play even harder. We are strong. We are the Rice MBA class of 2014. Thank you.
Congratulations to them. The recipient of the MA Wright Award for the MBA for Professionals evening program is Laurel Kahn.